Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy FOMC Wednesday. Where's everyone watching from? Four-hour in ES, 4-hour NQ. Quite interesting on NQ. We finally reached into this 4-hour FEG. Right at the open, 6 p.m. open yesterday. Right? I think that's when that happened. Got India, Michigan, Alabama, Houston, Algeria, Germany, Poland, London, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, South Africa, Taiwan, Paris, France, Philly, New York, Kenya, Netherlands, Iran, New York City, what's up neighbor, Chile, Morocco, Lebanon, Dubai, Puerto Rico, Romania, California, Mars, Albania, Poland, Queens, New York, my neighbor, Albania, Philippines, France, Jordan, Brazil, Nigeria, Turkey, Antarctica, Brooklyn, Cyprus, Ukraine, Jamaica, Virginia, Cuba, Abu Dhabi, fun, Kenya, Los Angeles, and North Korea, Warsaw, Lesotho, wow, it's a landlocked country within South Africa. Apartment for my right, okay? Okay, so once we get like a couple of those Antarcticas and Mars and the moon, and I think that's good. Australia, Afghanistan, and China and India. Cool. Australia, Baltimore, Ethiopia. All right. So, yeah, I mean, what's so interesting about, and like these are really hard conditions, you guys. Like, yeah, I took a couple losses yesterday, so I'm not even beating myself up over it. ES just stayed inside day, right? Oh, it took yesterday's low and just retraced a little bit. Like, this is barcode action. Just staying, strategic now is important. Picking my battles, trades that are worth it or not, right? So, you gotta take a look. I mean, what's interesting here about NQ, right? The body's even respected the 1 hour fair value gap in this, like, premium. Like, NQ looks quite strong still. It's not really ideal for we already hit this internal, like, this is what's really interesting to me, is that this little 6 p.m. open into that 4-hour fair value gap that I had marked, and I wanted yesterday, but unfortunately, like, it stalled so much. It's just kind of like time distortion, whatever. And I tried longs also in the morning. It seems like a lot of people got stopped out of longs right at near the open. So, so you got to take your risks and you choose your battles. And if you get stopped out a couple times, which is what happened to me yesterday, I was like, okay, yeah, it's definitely not worth it to continue to try to trade this. And it was a good idea because look what really not really suitable for my trading style. So quite interesting, right? Did we take yesterday's high there? No, we took just like the afternoon, the 11:55 high, I believe. I don't really think that that's taking enough buy side, especially if they have this. So I think this is still liquidity, buy side liquidity. We have the hourly. And this is a premium, the whole leg. We didn't get into discount. We don't really have to. But as I've said yesterday, I gotta start listening to myself. It's like, okay, this is one of always the harder situations is when you're internal already and you're going to external. Sometimes it can just take a long time, especially if there's no real news catalyst for us to have a high volatility. So basically what's been happening, yes, we have this pool of liquidity. Yes, looks totally different. So I don't want to, it's like basically fuck around and find out conditions. We'll have to take a look. Gotta put on the little glasses, and the little reindeer headband. And now we're in holiday mode. Woo! Okay. And I'm in a better mood, you guys. Yeah, I'm in a better mood. I bought a bunch of toys for the toy drive I'm going to volunteer at on Saturday. Those kids are going to have a large selection. I don't know. I think about I don't know how much, maybe like $800 worth of toys or more. Gotta be strategic about it though, because it's just basically ordered it on Amazon. You gotta be strategic about the packages that are gonna come. And then also, about how many kids are gonna be there. You don't want to overwhelm the church and such. Because my other friend has also bought a lot. You guys know Jake. Rake Trades. We both bought a bunch of toys for the toy drive on the Lower East Side. Yeah, Fed rate is this afternoon, 2 p.m. That's what I was saying yesterday. It's literally was not feeling, just if people get you down, the world gets you down a little bit, what do you need to do? Volunteer your time, and volunteer in general. Just makes you feel more purpose. I don't know, I bought some toys. I was like, oh, I would have loved this as a kid. Oh my gosh, this is a Spider-Man web thing. I think my brother had one. When I was a kid, I definitely when I was a girl, little girl. When I was a little girl, I was definitely playing with Power Rangers, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon, things like that. I got a lot of Barbies I never really opened. Not just because I had an older brother and he was ew, Barbies and whatever. And, wanted to play with him and his friends. He's just 2 years older, so me and my brother did fight a lot when we were little kids. Nerf guns are the best. I had a tea party set. I did like that. Little teacups. What else did I play with? I don't know. But yeah. Will the giveaway be during Silver Bullet time? Who's my favorite superhero? Spider-Man, duh. He's from Queens. He's from Forest Hills. My uncle lives in Forest Hills. Forest Hills Stadium's pretty cute. The old tennis stadium. Now they have musical. It's a pretty small venue. It's really nice. I saw Hosier there twice. I love concerts. Anyway, we have open in 4 minutes. This is kind of a tough situation. We're just in the middle of this range for ES. I have all this sell side marked out, but just yesterday. Yesterday I'd wanted it to go for it, and I had shorts maybe from here-ish. After it took this little low, I didn't think this was going to be an area where it was going to do the little reversal. And then I effed around and found out there by holding on to that trade for way too long. But, I still think it's okay. Gotta let the probabilities work themselves out. And Q, potentially we could come back and take this low, because this is a low inside of a liquidity pool, and it's above the equilibrium. So we'll mark that out, but also we can just pause in the midpoint, perhaps. I don't know. Could be just a high resistance run down lower. Don't know if it'll be worth it. You can just come in and see where we're starting at. Starting in the middle of the range is always very difficult. Yeah. Spider-Man. Also, Batman is cool too, but I honestly didn't watch any of those movies. The Dark Knight Rises. Haven't really seen that. Apparently that's a really classic or good one. The Joker I didn't see. I can't really watch action movies. I will zone out in the middle of the action sequence. It's a very long action sequence. I'm just gonna be okay, they're fighting. You know what's fun to watch? Those horrible Christmas movies. Me and my friends like watching that though. The one Lindsay Lohan last year was so bad that it's good. And, we just make fun of it, and then this year they have another one. We're definitely gonna watch that together. It's just so bad. The Avengers, I never watched any of them. I don't know what's going on with the Avengers. I don't think I watched any. I don't know. I think I watched Spider-Man Homecoming, if that counts, but I don't think he was an Avenger yet. I don't know what's going on with that. I think that was the biggest box office thing. I don't know what happened. Thanos killed everyone. Iron Man died, whatever it is. Spoiler alert. Sorry. 5 years later, I don't even watch the movie. I know. Is he still alive? Kung Fu Panda's great. I love Kung Fu Panda. Oh, yeah. I think I watched. Is there number 3? And number 2 was good, too. I like Tigress. I was born in the year of the tiger, you guys. I love the Eye of the Tiger song, too. So, yeah, we are in the Zen Dog again, right? Because this is where... Let's put up that indicator. We opened... this is already bad conditions. ES dropping lower while in the middle of the range, NQ surging higher. Let me have a drink of water. I don't know. I think it's also just seasonal depression. I definitely am prone to that. And it's been so foggy. There's been no light here in New York. Today is a clear day, thank God. Yeah, so I got out a bit. I dressed too warmly for the weather. I did not realize it was 50 degrees. I was wearing my heavy coat and my hat and my scarf. But yeah, yesterday was fun. Just walked a little bit through Central Park. If you follow me on Instagram, sometimes I'll put it up on my stories. I went live on the ferry actually to show you guys the view. 200, just for 5 minutes. Oh, NQ just quick reached up into there quickly and then came back here. I will mark out CE of this wick. Where are we in it right now? What time did this drop off begin? 8:30 when we had news. Yeah, with building permits. Yeah, today is at 2 p.m. the FOMC. So, I don't know if I'll have time to stream it. I'm kind of working on getting some videos done. I'm not very often, like, I'm very good at putting out regular videos, and people do request a lot of them. I haven't put out one in like 3 weeks. And then before that, it was like a month before that too. So I feel that's probably better use of time. Because I don't really see much the federal funds rate is gonna do. I think instead I'd rather look at what it did and then use it for tomorrow's action. Like what is it gonna do? Maybe like reach into here deeper. Maybe reach into this prior NWOG. I don't know, because we're in internal liquidity. Yeah, ES has a bunch of sell side also. I mean, I do see that. I think the draw on liquidity on ES is previous week's low. It's just a matter of finding a good trade where it's going to be an easy ride lower, and I don't know if that's going to happen. 4 hour. We're in this NWOG right now, too. You know, there's 2 stacked right here for ES, actually. That's kind of where it's been holding up recently. Meh. The last 5 minutes on Q has been dropping. How much did it drop so far? First 5 minutes of the day, we dropped 74 points. Kind of impressive. Just take a look at stat map for the daily. Where can we reach into? Down here. I made the font bigger for you guys, also for me too, because let's be real, I'm blind a bit. But seriously though, it's easier to read. Okay, it says it could get to here on the daily. I could see that happening maybe during FOMC. Maybe now, but this is wild. There's not even any kind of entry I would have gone into, by the way, so just a quick drop at, unless you're so, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to enter at 9:33. I just typically never really enter before 9:45-ish. I think the earliest trade I've ever taken was maybe 9:39. Not too sure. What time did I take my first trade yesterday, by the way? I feel like I did take an early trade there. My first trade yesterday, I did try one here. 9:47, yeah. Bro, why did it? I don't like when it does that scaling thing. Okay, 15. ES, let's mark out the first presented fair value gap. That's not even there. Except maybe this tiny one here. I was trying to just mark out the CE of this, yeah. But we bled through that, so. Really don't feel any FOMO. I really do feel like this could be even a trap situation. We'll see. I still don't think that today's a low resistance liquidity run morning. If it is, then whatever. Could be building up more sell side here. Like generating more liquidity for later. I'm not gonna like just short anywhere here, no way. Nope, let's see even if there's gonna be an inversion. Wouldn't be surprised if this gets violated. And it just surges up higher. Anyway, where's the first presented FEG? It's this up here. So far what happened, NQ reached up, dropped, large drop, reached up into here, very weak, another drop. Just tape reading this at the moment. I marked out 950. See what happens there. No, ES. And is this like the end dog here? ES? Yeah. Right? Why is there like a... Make myself a tiny bit smaller here. This is where we opened. Why is there like a gap like that? You're at like 630. Weird. Okay. There's like a volume imbalance here in ES during Asia at 630. It's kind of weird. It's not the end dog because it opens here. Whatever. See in the 4 hour, we're just like in these wicks again. ES, lower, high, lower, high, lower, high. But this is a higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. So it's really just ugly. Very ugly. NQ here inverted this. So that's what I said. I would not just blindly short into here. Now we'll see what happens here. It said this could potentially generate more liquidity. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if now it just takes out everyone here. Where do people have their stops? Up here, probably. So I'm just tape reading it. I just still don't see it like it's not an A+ setup for me. It's not like we took liquidity, but I'm just kind of tape reading potential seek and destroy or high resistance environment, essentially. So we're back in this first presented FEG. If we hang around in here for a long time, it just shows high resistance conditions. Below 930 open. $15-minute. 15-minute always tells a tale, but it's just been a stark drop off, no retracements. Yeah, not even a retracement anywhere into here. So like we could retrace now into here. Then maybe I'd be more interested in looking for a short if we didn't hit this already. Yeah, that's actually kind of more interesting to me. Because I don't think we had any SMTs there, right? With ES, where I guess like we had a 1-minute SMT. I'm not really the most charmed by that. I like 15-minute SMTs better, especially in the open. Yeah, it's not even like a 5-minute to an imbalance or anything. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if NQ sort of just surges here, takes out that buy side. Know what I'm saying? Oh my god, this freaking virus scanner. Go away. Okay, it looks like it is. Remember yesterday I did say that song was stuck in my head. Mama, I'm in love with the criminal. Well, it's funny. I am really looking for you to perhaps take this high and then drop off lower. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. See here, I mean, yes. ES came into its tiny, tiny first presented fair value gap, right? So where's the open here? And Q back into this again. It's not really, doing it quickly. It was just pretty much high resistance also. But it is, following bullish order flow since year, really, right? Bouncing on order blocks and propulsion blocks, and they have a little breaker here. It didn't really take sell side, which is why this is not really a breaker. Ideally, like I said, we'll see how this ends up going, but not on anything right now. Just tape reading that. I do imagine just like some people trying to short here. I think there's a bunch of sell stops up there. People eager here, now they're like reversing. I don't know. It's like imagining some psychology. A 5-minute ES. Very funny. Like those tiny bodies. What about NQ? It's different. Yeah, you have a lot of, even on the way up, it's pretty high resistance. You have this order block holding it down for a bit. See what happens. What's YM doing? Let me take a look. YM H 2025. Make sure you guys you're rolled over into new contracts. Yesterday I was definitely delayed in doing that. DXY is just consolidating on the hourly. I mean, honestly, you guys, I don't really use DXY so much anymore. I used to use it for confluence and just like for more conviction, but it's just not been very correlated with indices. I mean, I'm just even looking at the hourly, it's just consolidating. I think it's helpful maybe if it hits like a major buy side or sell side for some conviction on reversals. I think on Friday we hit some buy side. But yeah, it hasn't been so correlated. NQ hanging out in here, this area, for quite a while. This is showing high resistance today because, reversals are typically much faster than this. If it takes 10 candles to reverse, it's not really great conditions. It should take like 5, 2 candles, 3. So far from here to here, how long has it been? 9 minutes since it inverted this. It would be kind of funny if ES starts becoming stronger now and NQ weaker, then that would really show it's not good conditions. Like, I'm gonna probably laugh if we hit this high on ES now before NQ does. Quite possible. For ES, honestly, I'd want it to come into, I don't know. Such a large leg down, it could come back into 50% of this leg if it wants to. See on that. What is this? The 15-minute? 15-minute on NQ. Where's 50%? That's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, 50% is basically where that buy side liquidity is. Okay. Oh, quite interesting. We'll see. So far, it's kind of just accumulating into this area, this like order block, whatever. Just accumulating. Trapping shorts, maybe. And longs. Trapping people maybe on both sides, who knows? Let's see. It's still not worth it for me to get involved here. What did you guys vote? Bearish or bullish here? I want to see. What did the chat vote? Bullish, 41%. Okay, that's interesting. Mama, I'm in love with the criminal. Yeah, it could be trapping longs before maybe like sweeps this or something. Who knows? But honestly, it shouldn't take this low out if it's gonna continue. See if this ends up being accumulation, manipulation, back up into here. I mean, I'm really kind of just looking for this to get taken out, and then I'll looking for a short after that. But don't know if that's how the dice are gonna roll. One of my mods said to me, tagged me on Twitter saying like, "Oh, they're gonna buy me a book of idioms." I don't know if that's the way the cards are gonna get played. I don't know what's a good way to say that. I don't know if that's how the event is going to unfold. Yeah. That might have been a manipulation right here. We'll see. But it should be a sharp reversal. Took out some lows into this like little order block. It's not sharp reversing. just kind of slowly dying there. So if someone was like long into here, they've been in this trade for quite a bit. How long? It's high resistance conditions. 11 minutes. That's like quite a long time, you guys. Ew. So, see. It's an inside candle here. Or, well, took the high, closed up in here. It's really ugly. This is not ugly, you guys. Reached up into a 3-minute fair value gap actually here. Maybe that's called trapped order flow. Bearish, bullish. Taps here, rejects at first, then comes into here. Okay, ES hitting some that 930 highs are about to. Let's see. See if NQ now follows. It is following. Pretty cool. This should be quick then. You know, if I were long here, I would put my stop break even then. Okay, ES reaching up into. Let's see if it ends up coming up into this 50% area. I mean, you have all this trend line liquidity. I would think NQ hits this. Same kind of deal. Should be quick though. The most wonderful time of the year. I don't know why I always like flex after I stretch. There's nothing to flex really. Gotta get to the gym. I actually have a really nice gym in my apartment building, but I don't really use it. There's also like a sauna and a steam room. I don't even know. When do you go into the sauna? Is it after workout? Is it like, I don't understand. Is it after you hit the pool? I've went to the pool 3 times. I think it would be good for my bad knee to like just do that, but it's a hassle. It's so much. Yeah, I have to hire a personal trainer, honestly, because people are like, you don't need one. You only need one for motivation. Yeah, I need one to like actually get my butt to go do it. Because I complain. Well, and like they tell me like they're like, you're strong, you could do this. I kind of need that. Yeah, well, we're tape reading this. Yeah, this should provide a bounce. Like this should get taken, and then maybe this gets taken out for ES. This is a high imbalance, 50%. I'll find out if the continuation trade doesn't like work out, then it's really just high resistance conditions, you know. It's the most wonderful time the year. Ding dong. Okay, let's like measure out this little leg. Now you have a little, FEG inversion. 50% mark is there. So this could reach into this lower one. It would be permissible. Yes, let's measure that one out. Let's see here. What happened here? How much did it retrace from here to here? Yeah, it literally retraced 50%. That's something I've been noticing, you guys. Is just it so many times retraces 50%. Like, this is nice. So, honestly, to force myself to get a better entry sometimes, that's like the better move. Just like looking at that. After it had inverted this already and didn't take that buy side out, and it did retrace 50% there. If I had put a limit fill. Cool. See if NQ ends up doing that. It's taking forever, really. After this, is it like building more liquidity here? That'll be fine by me. Like rejecting CE of this. Maybe it comes back into here. It's the leg from here to here. This is 50%. The lower fair value gap. That's wild. You see it like pause right before. Definitely is generating more liquidity. Very slow. Like, how long? This drop off, for example, took how many minutes? 5 minutes? 6 minutes? And then this move back up higher is probably taking like 20 minutes or so. 25 minutes. What would that look like if you were to just buy here? Now stop at this leg manipulated, so I wouldn't think that it should come back there. Even just to here, it's like a 1.3R. Didn't even get into there. Boo. $73.50 was 50%. What's this low? Oh, it did come into 50% though. $72.75. Was this low? Could come back again, honestly. They come back into this inversion, previous inversion here. Well, it missed up. It's fine. Didn't fill me for like a point. Boo. Is it like building that up again? That'd be kind of crazy. Well, ES is about to come back up into here. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Okay, I tapped that. Buy side was tapped. So how long did that reversal take? I was literally like 2 points away from getting filled there, but oh well. C'est la vie. Next time I'll just put in whatever the 50% is on the fib, honestly. Tap that buy side. We're back up into this 15-minute FEG. I mean, I want to see how this 15-minute candle closes. There's still 9 minutes left in it. I'm anticipating, like I've said, for some shorts. But for that, I need at least like a 1 minute breaker, something like that. So for bullish PDRs to start occurring. So we'll end up having to see. We'll see. So like I need this to fail then. We just took buy side into 50% on this leg into a 15-minute fair value gap, and there's other resistance. There's other roadblocks here, so it's just a matter of waiting for the setup to happen now, if it's going to happen. So ES reach also is 50%. 15-minute, like same thing, but where's the last short-term low on ES? It's like all the way down here. So gonna have to be, ES structurally looks better, like stronger. See what's up on the heat map. FinViz. It's the most wonderful time. I did, what was really interesting is I kind of want to like look back at the stream later and say where I was saying I don't trust this. I think this could be a trap, and it did play out like that. So I was happy I stayed safe there. In the past, I would have definitely when I was a newer trader, and just try to short right into here, then I'd get blown out completely, right? And then maybe I'd flip that after that, but it's just good to anticipate it now. So yeah, it's quite a difficult market here. I'm looking at the heat map, and this is what the market looks like. It's kind of all over the place, so that's why it's kind of hard today. I also like FOMC's coming up, but you can just see Tesla's down 2%, Nvidia's up 3%. Like everything else in tech is pretty much flatter / slightly red. In the S&P, you have healthcare is pretty green and financials are green. So, it's ES does have stronger structure there at the moment. What's the percentages? Yeah, it's not much of a remarkable day. ES is up 0.07% here, and Q is down 0.13. Okay. So what's down a lot? Tesla, right? Okay. Let me take a look at Tesla. Well, now Tesla is actually, because that is a bit delayed, it's recovered a bit. It's up, it's down 0.1%. Okay. And Nvidia is still up 3%. Okay. Again, just like a couple alerts on these stocks, just like when they're crossing some lows to anticipate maybe some NQ weakness coming up, like some clues, So we'll take a look. Just like something that's a little bit different about the way I do things, as I will look at some individual stocks for some sentiment narrative as well. So we'll see. NQ so far just hit that buy side. Not really much of a stark reversal that I would anticipate. All it did was invert this 1 minute FEG. I want more than that though. I want more of a 1 minute structure shift. So I'll end up looking at that. I don't need this anymore, really, or this. Yeah, I want like a fast move to be able to participate in it, because otherwise it could just ping pong between PD arrays. 15-minute. See, 4 minutes left in this candle. It would be really good if it closes weak, like just below this FEG. It just wicked like this. That's pretty weak, Look at all this up here. Take a look. Would need 1 minute order flow, just follow 15-minute also, Or 3 minutes left. So what was the first 15-minute candle of the day on NQ? It was just like this massive wick, both sides. Yeah, okay. Building up more sell side, right? Question is, didn't take out that sell side. We did take out some buy side there. Yeah, so I would still anticipate this to go here before it goes up here. Yeah. Also, was there an SMT here? With ES and NQ? So the 15, let's look at the hourly. Not really. No, because that's this. Okay. Also, we're in an hourly FEG. This hourly candle just started. It's 50-50 right now, unless I get this obvious reversal. We could just grind up, I guess. I'll put an alert if it crosses down here. This didn't fill me. That was probably Yeah, that was the only trade I really saw for the day. I did mention this was potential manipulation, but I didn't really see any kind of thing to get into that was worth it. And that was kind of the clue. These wicks just stalling here at first. I have my limit right here. We took buy side. There's no volatility here. Let's see on the VIX. Has it been decreasing? The volatility index. It's like inside yesterday's candle. It's not more volatile than yesterday. Okay. The daily, let's say ATR. Tiny body candle. Just go average true range. It's just gonna let me know. But I like looking at this. Yeah, it's been going lower. Just 5 days. Yeah, past 5 days. So average range of the past 5 days NQ is 255 points. Okay. Let me put it on ES and then I'll take it off. Oh my gosh, ES so much less. 40 points. Okay. And ES getting held up by that NWOG, right? Yeah. How much did we move today so far on ES? Yeah, we anticipated to be less because wait in front of an FOMC. Okay, 33 points. That checks out, and then what is this? NQ. $176 points, way less than 250 normal. I mean, for it to come all the way back up here. Kind of surprising. But there's no indication of any like bearishness yet. So nothing for me to do yet. Kind of boring, you guys. Kind of boring. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We should just spam like one side of the market, and then you guys, I'll spam one side, and then you guys like reverse me. Such a joke. I'm joking. But also, like, this is at NASDAQ. This is not a meme coin. Did everyone? I'm like referring to the whole TJR thing, and he was like, "Oh my god, you guys! I have an idea. I buy a lot, and then once I buy, you guys sell." That was the craziest thing. Like, and obviously he probably had some like secret wallet on the side or some shit. I don't know. I wonder how much he rug pulled on his followers. I don't know. I think that's crazy. Go on like a TikTok live or whatever. I don't have TikTok, by the way. So there might be some fake pages. I don't have TikTok. I only have Instagram. The stuff over here. Instagram, YouTube, and X. Because I don't want the Chinese to have my data, okay? I don't know how I'm going to go off tangent, but I'm watching also. But essentially, I never did the whole 23andMe thing either. Because I knew, it was like, they're going to sell your data to the Chinese probably. And I think that did they go bankrupt? Did they actually do that? I think I heard something about that. But anyway, this guy goes on his TikTok live stream and is like trading meme coins. I mean, he's pretty much pumping and dumping it. It's insane. But shout out to some other guy on Twitter I saw. He was so quick with his like little mouse and computer skills that as soon as he would like mention one meme coin, he would like buy it immediately before the pump, and he would make like $5,000 or something. A little bit of money, I think, because literally you can't even buy a lot otherwise, because it's just not a liquid asset, right? So you literally can't buy at that bid price or else, and that's it. Like, kind of just crazy. Have you guys heard about that? Let's see. Let's listen to the chat a little bit. Yeah, they want to sell your data and create superhumans. Early this morning, a Nobel Prize biologist announced that human gene editing is now fully safe and possible. Oh my gosh, CRISPR editing. I've been to like the New York Genome Center. Yeah, that shit can get unethical real quick. Like, it can go bad real quick. I don't know. The crazy times we're living in. Just edit genes. Make your own baby. And you know what? I think that friend I had dinner with the other day, she was saying that she invested recently into CRISPR because it's near like Lowe's. Let's see. Yeah, CRISPR. What that looks like. Let's see that chart. Take off the NWOG and all that crap. Okay. That chart looks so bad. And I basically told her, okay, sure, like if you're a support and resistance trader, support or whatever, but I was essentially telling her, I was saying, when markets are at all-time highs, it's always best to buy strength and buy stocks that are at all-time highs and making new all-time highs rather than stocks that are near their lows. It's always a better return that way. You want to buy strength. And she's like, and then it's just my experience, especially trading through 2020, 2021. I did make money during that time. 2022 is where things got more difficult and, you know, had to reevaluate. And then I switched into futures because it was just way easier than having a bunch of screeners for stocks. But anyway, she was like totally dismissive of what I was saying and just like kept interrupting me. It was crazy. She's like, oh, really? Well, and then just like would go off into her own thing. Which is fine, whatever. You don't want, like, don't even ask me a question then if you're not going to even listen to what I have to say, I guess, you know? Yeah, it totally depends on the fundamentals, someone says. I know, but this person is not looking at really the fundamentals. They're just like, oh yeah, you're here, like gene editing could be the next thing, and then this is at near its lows. Maybe it's time to buy this. Like, no. Here's a stock that I like bag held for. Well, actually, I cut it once it broke a level, but this was like a stock where I thought it was like, oh, I could maybe buy and hold this. It's like a small bio company or whatever. When was this? This was in like, and you know that this is a horrible stock because look how many reverse splits it's had, right? I think I cut this here. Yeah, once it's broke here, it was like $3, so it did like that many splits that it diluted to like 10-1. But you can see like they can just keep going lower and lower, especially if they're small companies, right? Yeah, I think I was buying in here, something like that. Yeah, this is 2019. I was buying here, and then we started breaking, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get rid of this. And then good thing, because look where it is now. worthless. So never get married to an opinion. Just like PayPal. And take a look at where that was. You know, it hasn't moved at all. In that time, since 2022, pretty much the same price / lower. It's just the opportunity cost of parking your money into something like that is way greater than if perhaps you were buying, if you're buying Teslas, it's always pretty strong, for example. So that you would have made a better return. Or, as I tell, every time someone asks me about investing, by the way, that's like the major issue. And if you tell someone you're a day trader, they're like, oh, can you like help me out with a couple stocks? Like, what stock should I buy? I'm like, oh, okay, that's not what I do. For long term, I just always suggest that's what I do, just S&P 500 and some NASDAQ, mostly S&P. And just put in your monthly flows, right? It's not financial advice, it's just what I do. And what I've just basically tell my friends, just like, oh, well, this is what I do. There's no reason to just mess with that and try to time the market over, if I'm investing over, 50 years or 30 years. There are times where, okay, I said, okay, historically, if it pulls off its highs, like 10%, I'll put in a chunk, 15%, I'll put in another chunk of money, and if 20%, I'll put in another chunk. So I'd divide it into quarters or such. And then she was like, oh, well, I think I can pull it back more than that. I think there could be a crash. Okay, that's just hoping. Meanwhile, the market was just going to fly away without you. It's more likely than a crash like 2008. First off, you shouldn't really wish for that. A lot of people lost their jobs. You shouldn't wish for a recession. It's more likely going to be harder for you than buying opportunity, etc. So here we've just been barely moving, you guys. Yeah, it's better to just dollar cost average and chill and sleep and be fine. Tanya, would you buy Jewish corn stocks? They own all the corn companies. No, that's out of my realm. Someone said CRISPR is a big Cathie Wood play. Yeah, I don't think that Cathie Woods is a great hedge fund manager. I don't know how she's still in business. She was great during that huge 2020 run-up, and then she was really not able to adjust well. Let's see, all the ARK Innovation ETF. Let's see, where is that? That doesn't look good to me. Innovation ETF. Wow, she's doing so great. ARK. Let's see, ARK-G. Genomic Revolution ETF. Wow. That's what I said. It was just doing great in 2020. What else? What's another one? ARK. Let's go through all of them. ARK was, I already looked. ARK-G. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've looked at these. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't know. Don't really care enough, but I already showed you 2 examples where she's not doing great. I just said my midterm and long-term investments are just the S&P. And what is it? Yeah, some QQQ, It's like the VOO and VOO. Let me see. What's BTC doing? So last time I looked, it was 104. Yeah, 104. Solana. Yeah, Solana might be a good play. At all-time highs, might retracing looks like this weekly FEG here. Hasn't hit it yet, so it could come into here. It has one weekly here. It's been staying above. Yeah. If we continue running up, I do hold some Solana. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we've been doing freaking since I said, what do we do, you guys? And I just script log meant to do. Why does it do that? Alt. If you hit Alt R, by the way, on your keyboard, then it's a quick way to refresh your screen instead of doing this little arrow thing. Reset chart view. Alt R. So there's been no shift bearish. So it's been seriously just consolidating choppy. So it's a way to get people hurt. ES has retraced right deeply there. This next 15-minute candle. Let's see NQ. This next 15-minute candle, just a small, tiny body. This retracement here didn't break any kind of short-term low that I wanted, so let's see now. Yeah, maybe something will happen during the 1050 macro, maybe not. I'll start getting the Google form ready for you guys to do the giveaway. We're gonna start doing some TikTok dances for entertainment. Karaoke? Acapella? No, we're not gonna do that. Everyone has to, okay, we're gonna do like a dad joke contest. Oh, should I do that for the giveaway? Not the random generators, like dad joke contest. Nah, there's too many. There's people that like English is not their first language, so I want to give them a fair chance. Okay. Also, I like dry humor. If you guys haven't noticed, I like deadpan humor, dry humor. Like that's my thing. I think maybe if English isn't your first language, maybe it's a little bit difficult to get that, but that's what I like. Basically, you say something ridiculous with a straight face. Okay. Okay, so number one rule is like you must be subscribed. I do check, so if you like you're not, if you win, you're not, then disqualified, obviously. And number two, you must have a registered account with My Funded Futures. If you don't already, I'll put in the link there to have you register there. No purchase necessary. So I'll just put that in the chat right now. The form's not up yet, but like that's the first two rules. And at like 10:50, I'll put out the form. Okay. You know what would be good? Maybe on one of these days, maybe on Friday, I'll make a Kahoot for you guys. And the winner of the Kahoot will be the winner of the giveaway. And we'll have things like questions about maybe some questions about futures, and then also just like random questions about the live stream. Yeah, so ES has been stronger, like we noticed from around here. ES has been stronger. I mean, even from here, right? That was kind of the clue. But it's like financials are pretty good. Well, what's the heat map looking like now? But honestly, it's a pretty mixed day. You know, I wouldn't feel FOMO or anything. It's ES is up 0.2%, and NQ is literally flat on the day. This is what the heat map looks like. Still, let me like refresh it. Yeah, this is just I go to FinViz, right? Finviz.com is free, and then I just click on this. But this is delayed. I need to find out a way to get this like up to date. Like, is there a membership for me to pay to do that? I know like one of my friends had a Discord, and literally one of the commands would be for heat map, and it was not delayed. So I'm sure there's a way. And also I think TradingView has one, but I'm not sure if I like how it looks as much, and I'm not sure if it's delayed. So let me like take a look. How do I find that while we have time here? It's just online. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna put the link for the giveaway in the chat now. Also, stick around. I'm gonna be on Ninja Trader's live stream later today at 11:30. Go to their YouTube channel. I'm a guest on their YouTube channel. It's gonna be fun. So here, enter the giveaway here. Oh yeah, we're giving away my Funded Futures 50K starter account. That's for later, Fernando. We're not going to put that now. Okay, the giveaway is linked. Did it work? Oosh. Is that right? Shorten the URL. Okay. There you go. Enter. It's the most wonderful time of the year. You guys, it's crazy how much ES is retraced. This is just showing it's really not easy conditions, right? It's like ranging. It's been ranging. That's crazy. That's why it's also super important to just wait for that. If you're bearish, wait for that break of structure. It's been just surging higher. Actually kind of impressive there. Well, NQ's not moved an inch. You know, recently I have been taking trades on ES more often. Simply because like the price action has been better recently. I don't know. The if structure allows it, a lot of times ES will respect a high or a low better, and an NQ will probably like run the low or the high more often than not. NQ just has more stop runs. So if the risk reward is still as good, then I just like enter ES and feel comfortable with that. I mean, I started trading on ES and then we switched to NQ maybe in 2023. Like everyone just started switching because NQ just started moving way better and cleaner. But hey, if it starts rotating and ES is cleaner, I don't see why not, or even YM. But I mean, I honestly anticipate a reversal from here, so I wasn't bullish after this. So I'm fine with missing that. And YM's the strongest. Yeah, YM already took out that high. So we're just seeing some rotations in the indices. Okay. YM is up 0.5% today. ES is up 0.25. It's not really a lot. But yeah, enter the giveaway. It's in the chat. Let me see gold. Someone said check out gold. Sure. Because we have the time today. See on the weekly. Okay, I came into this weekly at fair value gap. It's between two weekly fair value gaps, right? Bounced here and then it rejected there. And now it's generating liquidity also. So this is actually kind of difficult too. There's some sell side here. Daily FEG. You can go in there. But it's same thing. Same kind of thing with ES, right? It's getting close. Close to it generating more liquidity. Took out this. I mean, this is a sell side. 4 hour, 1 hour. 1 hour's been following bearish order flow. Tracement. Here. That was last night. A little sloppier there. It rejected this order block. I mean, this is really the order block. This propulsion block, I suppose. Inversion. Look at the 5. I don't really see clean entries on gold. Let me see the 15. Yeah, definitely I'll have to look at more at how this thing moves. Because my friend does trade, like my friends do suggest when like the indices are boring to, look at crude oil and gold. Crude oil here just took this buy side. Put on just a clean. It's the daily. Oof. I don't know how people trade this. ranging markets. I mean, I guess. This is literally ugly. How do people like trading that? I don't know. That's ugly. I don't know. I honestly not even like that interested in looking further into that. But my friend like basically only trades unicorns, and then he'll look for that things like that. Yeah, it didn't retrace into the hourly FEG honestly before hitting this buy side. I don't think I would have found an entry there either. Okay, back to NQ. The ES is still just grinding up higher. NQ's boring, slower. Still no bearishness, you guys. So we have to put that buy side there as well. I mean, I had it out there. In the morning, I said could potentially come back up here, right? Because not like it really took out that buy side. Like by a lot. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. Just seek and destroy conditions. We're getting essentially just like on ES, I've been saying lower highs but higher lows. It's quite ugly. NQ generating more liquidity. It's fine. Here and here. The fact that I retraced this much, we're not going to find a reversal during this morning. I don't believe that 1050 macro is just going to be a reversal lower. It would really have to be like a huge candle to the downside. The fact is, it shouldn't have retraced this much if it was going to reverse down to here during the morning. Should have already like rejected from this area earlier. So ES almost at that buy side. Just this whole start of this leg, right? Five minutes just been creeping up higher. Every candle's been just creeping up higher on ES. On NQ, I mean, this is a high resistance move higher. Look how long it's been taken, right? Even been going up this way. ES's range is from here to here is not even 10 points or 15 points. And how long is this taking? 30 minutes. Actually, that's not too bad, but this range on the day, 40 is 30 handles when the average is 45. How many people entered the giveaway so far? Wow, 716. Cool. We're in the holiday spirit. I bought a lot of toys to give away at this toy drive. It's the season. I feel that's fun. I already like shopping. I don't have like any nieces or nephews to shop for. I don't really have any like little kids to shop for, so that was fun. It's like, heck yeah. This is funny as hell, yes. NQ, the only trade I really saw was that 1.3R to here, and I missed it by 1 point, 2 points. My fill was in this lower fair value gap. Since then, it never broke this low to go bearish again. So just sit on your hands. Mm-mm-mm. 1050 macro. I don't expect much. Let's mark it out. Let's mark this out. Yes. Took out this entire leg. This move lower just completely reversed there. Just hit the buy side. Yeah, I really don't see any entry. Even if you like, I'm just looking at this. Oh, this hourly fair value gap. Yeah, I was more bearish after here to go hit lower, and yeah, it displaced, but not really what I cared to be part of. So we just hit buy side on ES. NQ still has a ways to go. Will this be, you guys think this is going to be another SMT? Or later, maybe in the day? Maybe like NQ just starts consolidating here, and then during FOMC, it drops lower. Vote. Have I traded anything today? No. Couldn't find anything. Not yet. See 1050 macros right now. Okay, poll is in. Vote. Do you guys think that NQ will take out this pre-market high? See how this 50-minute candle closes here? For me to even consider shorts, I'd probably need like a strong displacement through this inversion. The potential inversion there. $10.50 macro just started, so we'll tape read this. I also want to see what this 15-minute candle closes. If it closes strong, it's like likely gonna high resistance liquidity run higher. If it has a nice wick into this BPR, then maybe that will be the beginning of an SMT. 65% people say yes, it will take out this pre-market high. Okay. Guess we'll find out. So far, it's tapped into this BPR in the 5. We'll see how this candle closes in the next one. So far, this 15-minute candle is... See if the next 5-minute candle is also strong to the downside. And then that 15-minute candle will actually be quite weak. We'll find out. So far, we're in the BPR area. This previous bearish FEG now inverted, and this bullish one. Okay, we have 5 minutes left in this candle. So we'll see if this ends up creating an inversion on the 5. Quite possible. Just gotta wait. For like a displacement. Otherwise, it's not worth it. So far, not really anything. Nope. It's respecting it at the moment. We'll see how this 5-minute candle goes. The rest of this candle. Otherwise, it's just like a little speed bump. Back into a bullish FEG on the 1 minute, and then high resistance back up higher. Just waiting. Waiting to see what's going to happen. Keep waiting for the world to change. Let me see 4-hour stat map, says Chris Fisher. Sure. Guys, I'm giving you guys free paid indicators that are that are free. So the distribution is here on both sides. Could be either one. The opening of the 4-hour candle is here. There's the manipulation level. The opening of the 4-hour candle was at 10 o'clock, so it's here. So we didn't hit the lower side. So we hit this higher side, upper end. Creeping up higher. But I mean, this could be a potential manipulation, sure. But there's no... Yeah, it's not really following stat map either. At the moment. Daily. Okay, potential. Daily open here. This is potential daily manipulation and daily distribution. I actually like that better. I'll keep a lookout for a potential reversal. I have been. But nothing yet, so... Yeah, you need some, like, order blocks. The change of state delivery would only happen all the way down here, by the way. Close below this. I'm kind of anticipating potential if it closes below this, with a displacement inverts this. That's the only way I would get involved, but it's like just so slow. We'll see how this 5-minute closes. It's not closing like I wanted a large down close candle there, like just like this one. So it's not looking like a reversal at the moment. Looks like a tease, like it could slowly get there and then like bounce on this order block and then go up higher again. So I'm not really, I'm demanding like a obvious displacement below low. Yeah, on the 1 minute for ES and NQ. See if this ends up being a good displacement. Inversion. No inversion yet. I'm gonna wait until this 5 minute closes. Or a 2. A 2 minute inversion, actually. Okay. That's only like a 23 point stop. I didn't enter that yet. But it's quite intriguing right now. This 5 minute. I'm gonna stick with wanting it to invert on the 1. See if it ends up having an SMT, another SMT on the 1 also. If like this, ES breaks above this, and NQ doesn't, then maybe I'd look for a short. Let's like watch this. $23 points. This is 23. It only went like 6 points past that. So nothing obvious yet. See if it rejects here. It's just like, if I go for that reversal, I feel like that's just going to take forever. I don't think that's going to be a high resistance, low resistance run lower just by how 5 minute candles are forming. Not comfortable with this. No. Nope. Let's see. It's 11 o'clock right now, too. Someone said, now sell, now sell. I see the vision, you guys. I see it. I see the vision. But I don't see any confirmation. It's not a great, this is not a good candle close, by the way. This kind of candle. And then this one. I wanted this to invert on the 5. Or at least on the 1, and it didn't. Not even on the 1. I feel like if I just go on the 2, then it's just like, no. Confirmation bias a little bit. I need like a displacement below low. It lines up with the low, or maybe another SMT with ES. I can just continue grinding higher. I feel like a lot of people are waiting to short. It's just been the theme recently, right? It's just If it's not obvious, I don't want it. Rather like wait for confirmation than be early and wrong a couple times. Let's see. This closed above, it's not even like, this is not even acting as a real barrier here for NQ at the moment. Just waiting now. Yeah, look at that 5-minute candle close. It's even closing above that 5-minute FEG. This is how they manipulate retails at someone. Yeah, I know. I feel as though, yeah, they could really, the markets can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent, right? Guys, okay, Juan Carlos Chavez is short, guys. Is that financial advice, Chav? Juan. Someone said MMBM. The thing with the MMBM, yeah, we never really took that sell side. We have an SMT at the high, so I wouldn't really. I think if it's a high resistance move higher, which it kind of is looking like, it's not worth it for me to participate in. This hourly can go either way. We're literally in the middle of this range. We're above the middle of the range, but you know what I'm saying. It's like we have this and that. Yeah, I would need a obvious close below this for any shorts. There's literally no reason otherwise for me to get in. Also, like you guys, totally my sleep totally affects my mood. It's crazy. And I've been saying that, like, sleep affects your performance so much more. Just if you have less sleep and less tolerance for BS, less filter, less patience, more impulsivity. But also, I just feel I think I'm just in a better mood because of volunteering. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. The fact that we had this 15-minute candle close like this week, and then now we're reaching back again in here. The shorts are good luck to people who are shorting. I'd rather wait for the confirmation. Right now, it really just looks like it's going to keep grinding. Slash consolidating and hurt both sides. Let's see. What's your bias for FOMC, you guys? Let's see. Let's start a poll of that, and then we're going to start the giveaway. Okay. Polls up. Put bullish, bearish, or you don't know yet. Like, you're going to just wait. What's the heat map looking like? Okay, Tesla's almost green now. Kind of funny. Nvidia's up 5%. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to short unless there's an obvious displacement. It can't be like just little sweep, little wicks. Then it's not worth it. It could maybe like take that out and still not worth. Let's see. Is it going to commence soon? Do we have another SMT here? No, we did not. Okay. It's 5 minute. Really not doing anything. We're feels like we're accumulating again. Feels very much like this here. So I mean, it could be an MMBM. That is true, but the SMT's not really worth it. You can maybe find a scalp. Scalp short to here. See? Nope. You see like the close? Just wicking. It's ugly. See how it closes? And the 5 too. What does a 3 look like? Hmm. Nope. Look at that on the 5. That is not something I want to. In fact, it kind of just looks like it's accumulating into this order block. So I'm gonna watch out for that 5-minute close. Let's see. 2 minutes left. It has a decent close. Maybe you could scalp it. See the 1 here. All left without me. Oh well. Okay. Let's watch this. version, it hit some sell side, right? So I would wait for some retracement slash. Let's see how this goes. This 5-minute close. 15-minute candle. Bearish breaker now. On the 3 of a bearish breaker, essentially. That's a potential idea. And that's a little bit difficult is on the 2, it did immediately rebalance. Die and try not to chase. Let me just look at NQ better. I don't really care about ES. Potential bounce area where it could retrace into here again. If it inverts, then I might just end up just looking for a quick move. the downside. Definitely bleeding, you guys. I'm not really FOMO. I'm feeling like FOMO, but I'm like ready to make a decision soon. Do this on the 1. Didn't invert it. Bruh. The 30-second it did, then it retraced. Already bled down very quickly there. Very, very, very quick move. See in the 5. Yeah, this inverted here. This little thing. Back into here. I'm just deciding whether or not to potentially short that. It's just very difficult. At 11:30 I do have. We have to do our giveaway. Uh-oh. We have to do our giveaway. We'll do the giveaway. Boom, boom, boom. Inverted right here, you guys. Even this is like 2R though. New low of day is here. You have to be careful. I'm gonna get into the giveaway. Then we're gonna go on to Ninja Trader. Okay. I'd column. Here, it's coming back and retesting this inversion. Watch how this candle closes. If it wicks this, then I probably am going to enter that, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to enter that. I'm entered. 25-point stoppish and looking for new low day. While we end up doing a giveaway. Phew. Let's see how that goes, right? I'm entered, I'm like break even. Okay. How many people entered? Let's see. And then I'll have ES alerts as well. Make sure my stop's decent. Yeah. 82.50. See this? Imagine I get freaking killed here after I missed that whole thing. I'm gonna be actually kind of pissed off, not gonna lie. If I get killed. It's entered here. So yeah, I have Ninja Trader in like a few minutes. Probably not the best idea. But oh well. That's bad. I would literally feel like the market's against me. I might end up re-entering during the Ninja Trader. Show. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Bro. Fuck this market. Okay. Well. Boo. Bro. I'm pissed off a little bit. I'm gonna keep watching that, but we gotta do the giveaway. Okay. Random number generator. That's what I got. Keep watching that. It might end up re-entering, I'm not gonna lie. Later, though. Okay. How many form responses? So many. So many. Okay. 10:30. Okay. Well, not gonna lie, I'm kind of pissed off about that, but whatever. Because I feel like I was super patient. Then it just ran without me. And then I thought it would run more. And then now it just retraces. Whatever. Okay. Generate. 688. Congrats, number 688. Congratulations to Kadrian Ruiz, 8286. We're going to do another giveaway tomorrow. I mean, hopefully this price action I freaking do better with too. But we'll be back here tomorrow. I mean, I'm just going to continue just letting the odds play out. Not been an easy week for me. Kind of annoyed, but FOMC is FOMC. There's no... Got stopped out like midpoint here. It's continuing to surge up higher. So we're going to go and be a guest on Ninja Trader live stream. I'll just be watching for another potential short. Kind of pissed off, not going to lie. Because as it bled through here, I don't see a reason to reverse at all. Whatever. Just can't be too tilted. Just didn't work out. Let the odds play out. Now it's retracing into this 3-minute breaker, by the way. So if it does end up rejecting here, has some inversion to the downside, something right now, it's nothing. But that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, join me on NinjaTrader. Put the link in the bio. I'm putting the link in the chat right now. Low key. Honestly, though, this looks exactly like what ES was doing in the morning, so whatever. Whatever. I'm happy I got stopped out there then. I got stopped out literally here. How much we freaking moved up higher since then. Fuck ton, so. Let's measure this out, and then, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Ciao! I'll see you guys at the NinjaTrader's live stream. Most of you guys are bearish for the afternoon, or bullish? 36% bullish, 34% bearish, 30% don't know yet. Okay, sounds good.